An outbreak of the heart sickness. A mysterious outbreak of nostalgia is spreading through your crew. Frequently, they stop work to stare away into misty remembrance. They gather during the evenings to meditate on times gone by and debate the ways in which the past was superior to the present. The air is full of sighs. If we do that and lose one crew, we can't do a big expedition. I don't remember what happened last time we picked that option actually. I think we just lost one crew. Okay, well let's try that. Hold the compulsory knees up. Success. The crew attend reluctantly, but once the brandy has been passed around, you manage to get them telling tales of their recent adventures, of their narrow escapes and their small triumphs. It's still reminiscence, but at least it's on fresher fare than the rose-hued days of their youth. Okay. There we are. So, Somerset Camp. We will prepare for a large expedition. You'll risk more crew but lower the chance of failure. Sure. Prepare for an expedition to the giggling place. The sigils on the site suggest it was connected in some way. You're sure the name, however, is an error of translation. Let's go. Once again, the scholars wave cheerily as you prepare for your crew for another venture under the whispering boughs of the Traitor's Wood. Thunder shakes the trees. Sure, we saw that event already. We just braved the storm, that's easy enough. It begins to pour. The grey sky is angry. Your crew look desperate to make camp and progress will be slow over sodden ground. Perhaps this is an opportunity to recover some of your strength. Sure. A navigator discovers a hollow wave running through a vast copse of blackwood. You can set a watch at both ends and light a fire without being seen from elsewhere in the wood. Your crew stay up late, swapping stories of old rulers and their various ends. Your sleep is dreamless as death. Sure. The ground gives way to bog. Ah, that damn bog. Chances of success are the exact same than earlier. And the outcome is the same. Sure. Did we leave 2 there or just 1 again? Well, anyway, enter the giggling place. We made it. A shady dell below a steep and cruel hill. Bright laughter emanates from within the shady dell before you. Within the dell, the laughter becomes cacophonous. Your crew must cover their ears as you press forward through the dripping undergrowth, so the name was Adept. We made the right choice by giving the transcriptions to the paleographer. White ferns whisper as they brush against your hands. Ahead you can hear the lowing of beasts. The air is cool as the grave. You inch forward as the laughter crescendos, washing over you. A copse of trees, grey as a rainstorm, lies ahead. It blocks the rest of the dell from sight, but it is the only way forward. We could go alone or send our crew ahead. Well, we know what we're doing. Spare your crew whatever laughs at you from behind shadowed trees. No, you cannot afford to risk yourself. Obviously, mockery won't make you reckless. No. Their faces are grey, but their jaws are set. They stride forward. Branches pushed back to allow passing shield your crew from view. The laughter increases in pitch and intensity. The woods rustle, shaken by a wind that doesn't reach you. And then a chorus joined the laughter, that grunting snort, the distinctive laugh of your stoker, that choked chuckle, one of your engineers, your crew. You have no choice but to follow the sounds. The dell descends steeply into a cleft in the earth. A canopy of dripping leaves conceals what lies ahead. Laughter, high and mirthless, can be heard very close by. You must go forward. Enter the hollow. Voices echo from within the cleft in the earth. At the very bottom of the dell is a brook. The water babbles and chuckles, murmurs and giggles. A bronze seal gleams just under the surface. As you reach to take it, 3 vulpine faces are reflected in the water next to yours. You are being watched by a 3-headed fox, the size and color of a polar bear. It speaks, but with the voices of your crew. Mourn not the wild trees, nor the slain servant. Open the silent barrows. The fox flees into the wood. There is no sign of your crew. We lost 8. Oh. That's terrible. Eight? What the hell? Okay. What is that seal about? Mourn not the wild trees, nor the slain servant. Open the silent barrows. And then he just goes away. So we got a bronze seal. I don't know that anything is written on that. Is the other words an indication? Mourn not the wild trees, nor the slain servant. The slain servant could refer to St. John the Apostle. The wild? Oh, white. Wild trees. I don't know. I'm going to talk to the classicist, but I have no clue. There was a thing about her Sumerian gods. I want to know what they were about. A place of stars. No, that's not it. In search of her husband and was trapped for a time. That's it. Okay. And what about paleographer? But there are legends that say the great king did not leave his people on death and instead sleeps in a barrow. Fox said, I can't go back quite that far. Open the barrow. You Crowy sees people. I do not forget that we are British. Okay. And what about... Please. The theologian. He's sleeping somewhere. Waiting for the coming of the Antichrist. We left the world behind and the stars are going out. And just after we arrive we discover a tomb hidden in ancient wood. That doesn't help me in the slightest. I don't get that, which I suppose is a hint about the wild trees. What was that text again? The high wilderness is heaven, as the Sumerians conceived it, a place of stars and chaos and impossible powers. And we need to open the barrel. Well, the only one that mentions the barrel is the paleographer, so I guess we'll go with him again. The name of the barrels was told to you in the woods. Oh, there is text around the options. I did not check that actually. What about that option? The woods whispered in sullen voice about the barrels. The woods spoke in stolen voices of it. Okay, so is it not about their theory but their skills? It could well be. What is she good at? Old playbills in gaudy costume jewelry hang from 10 ceilings like charms. She's reading Herodotus. And about the theologian. He's drinking wine. That does not help me in the slightest. I will just go with my first hunch, the classicist, but I don't really have a justification for it. Ask her about the barrels of silence. Her eyes widen as you relate what happened. She shakes her head. Talking animals, this makes no sense. She clenches her hand in frustration. In Genesis, perhaps, but nowhere in Sumerian mythology. She shakes her head again. If the evidence leads us away from the theories, so be it. Yes, I have heard of the barrows, or something that could be that. We found a stone tablet written in the correspondence. It mentioned quiet graves, the place in the forest where deeds were done. She marks your map. I am left confused by the choice that was given to me. But okay. Okay, anyway, that is not the most pressing issue. The most pressing issue is that we do not have crew. What happens when we don't have crew? Can we not run the engine? We can write about reports. Sure. We can explore the glade. That is worth it. There's nothing there. The wood's edge, do we find people there? No. No, we just don't have people anywhere. Okay. Shoot. Well, I guess we're taking supplies with us and we are going back right away because we just need people now. Straight to New Winchester, yeah? I don't think we can afford any detour. Although, is that a detour? It is one. We were at the circus not too long ago, so I would not expect there to be new arrivals there. So the event done right killed all my crew. That's crazy. So I guess we should have done a medium expedition. Jeez, that's terrible. Ah, I still haven't decided. Do we still go to the circus? We don't actually have the quest for the circus because we need to kill a scribe spinster. Then what do we gain by going to the circus? Nothing, right? Okay, we'll just go to New Winchester right away. What is the path? Let's take this one again just to be close to Port Haven in case something goes terribly wrong. Oh, there's a note actually. You no longer have any crew, only yourself and your officers. In this situation, many very bad things can happen. Hire more as soon as you can. Yeah. Had we recruited people at New Winchester before going on that expedition, we wouldn't be at 0 crew. So far so good. Rack and ruin. Without crew, you and your officers are unable to stem the tide of malfunctions. Cracked pipes, damage to the hull, seized controls, rusted valves. Each breakdown uncovers another. Your fuel, terror and hull are all at drastic risk. If you have the right officer, they may be able to assist. Well, it seems that we do. Send the Rat Brigade to fix your pipework. They outfit themselves for an extended expedition into the bowels of your engine. When their work is done, it should prevent you from wasting too much fuel. You wave the brigade off as they scurry away into narrow spaces you could never hope to reach. While they work, what will you turn your attention to? Bracing the hull or resting? Our hull is fine and it's easy to repair, so we will focus on our sanity. We lost 1 fuel and 2 hull and 10 hull, okay. That was a third of the total distance we have to cover. Is there a chance we get people to recruit in Port Haven? I think we've seen that happen once, so it's possible. Is it worth... Right, the detour is extremely small, so yes, we will hit Port Haven. That's a cantankery. I'm not gonna mess with it for once. Help me! Get cheap repairs or buy fuel. That's still more interesting to me. Port Haven. The village green. Could sit with the eel fishers. That's not gonna help. The inn. Recruit a likely lass or lad. They are young, inquisitive and sick to the back teeth of Port Haven. Perhaps they can be encouraged to sign on. Chance of success is low, but given how desperate we are, I think we ought to try. That's a failure. What's wrong with the youngsters in this place? Have they no drive, no courage, no vinegar? We don't get a second chance. That's a shame. Well, then we just go. Perhaps let's buy some supplies. Ah, controls. Just to be that much safer. I don't suppose this could be crew. Crockery, pose here. And some even popped right as I pose. Recent damage to your engine has shattered its plating and holes yawn in your hold, stores and cabin. The stars gleam leeringly through them. If only you still had crew to make repairs. We have people who can help. Ask the princess to accompany you. Things seem less terrifying when she is near, perhaps by comparison. So save sanity or supplies. I'm gonna apply the same reasoning here. Save sanity. Then we can secure the cargo or relocate the supplies. We do not have any goods on board, right? 6 and 5, that's 11. Oh, we do have some crockery we just found. Well, if we lose it, that's that. It's fine. We gained 5 terror. I did not read the shit. A slight frown disturbs her perfect brow as you move through the engine. Where is everyone? She asks. Does she not know? I'm sure by now she would know. She is accustomed to ignoring the lower orders and has perhaps only just noticed that you have the crew. Okay. She helpfully points out several victuals you might have missed, mostly wine and garlic, and follows you blithely as you track the stores to their new home. As you do, you hear wind shrieking in your hold. I hope you didn't have anything valuable in there, the princess observes. Apparently not even the crockery is lost. Okay. We have been quite lucky. That's the place. Let's hire crew. Hire many of them, 4 to 6, which is not even that much. 6 please. 6, hey! Okay, that's better. Not ideal, but better. Repair the locomotive. That's why we have a money blanket. Is there anything new here? No. We've not been away for too long, actually. Did we not even get a tale of terror from that? That was terrifying. Damn fox ate all my crew. Okay. As for what we do next, I think that's something I will do next time. It's time for me to have a little pause here. Let's just recap our situation and the things we can do. We could go to Hybris, but hitting the circus is worthless until we kill a Scribe Spinster. In order for us to kill a Scribe Spinster, it sounds like they have a lot of HP, because we have shot at one for quite some time and it did not die. So I would like to buy that minor weapon, maybe? I don't know, maybe next time we just go and fight it. We could also just go to Carillon and do that order, that stupid order. And then we could buy Chorist and Nectar, so that we would have Bronzewood and Nectar to hit Fort Prosper. Right, we have options, although our situation is not the most pleasant to be in. Well, anyway, that's gonna be our conundrum for next time.